Hello everyone, this is Michael217, welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess, and yes, I am going to call it Let's Play Twilight Princess. And after a rather long first episode, we really don't have much of a dilemma. This game started out rather innocently, you know, just your average farm boy doing average farm things. We did get a slingshot last time. That was like the very last thing we did. And yeah, there's really not much of a dilemma. It's a pretty calm and peaceful beginning to this game. That's what I kind of like about it, is that it eases you into the main story. But anyway, Slingshot you actually aim with your Wii remote, of course being the Wii version. And what you have to do with this, like, the Slingshot's kind of weird, because you can't really shoot straight on with it. Well, you kind of can, but if you're shooting a long distance, there's something you need to remember with the Slingshot. And once you shoot that down, a bunch of bees come out. I don't remember why you want to do that, actually. I don't know why I did that. I just remember having to do it. Maybe you get something else for that. But something you have to remember about it is that it kind of shoots in an arc, and if you shoot like kind of above your target, if you're shooting at a long distance. But it's kind of a crappy weapon, and you're not going to be using it that much in the game. Early on you will, but you know, it doesn't have much of a use. But regardless, you do have to get it in order to progress the plot, because these kids over here ask you to get it in the first place, I believe. And as you can see, they're pretty astonished that we have a slingshot. They had enough money, and that was painful, grinding all those rupees. It's hard to get rupees in Ordinate Village. What you actually have to do is like enter a building and exit in order to make the rupees respawn. That's what I ended up having to do. But anyway, what they're gonna ask us to do is a bit of a target practice thing. So we actually have to use the slingshot to hit the scarecrows and the targets. So let's go ahead and do that. They're telling us how to do it. Yeah, this is a part of the game where it will do most of its introductory, like, control-wise. Wow, I suck. I missed that twice. Yeah, this part of the game is going to be mostly teaching us controls and just how to use items. So this is kind of the more boring part of the game, because we all know how to play Zelda games. Yeah, I can't imagine what doing this on the GameCube version would be like. You know, I mean, of course, it'd be like playing the other 3D Zeldas. But like, it's always weird whenever I see videos of the GameCube version, and then I see them use slingshot and bow and arrow and those kind of items in first-person view. Because of course, with this game, the view is a over-the-shoulder type of view with these items. So I find that kind of interesting. That's why I always feel disoriented when I watch GameCube videos of the GameCube version of this game. And apparently we're really amazing. Yes, I am amazing. But I'm gonna try not to stroke my I feel so bad about the last episode where I stroked my ego to death. I didn't realize how much of a jerk I sounded like, so I'm sorry about that. But again, whatever punishment I receive from dying, because I said I'm not going to die in this playthrough, otherwise I'll do something really embarrassing just to punish myself. I deserve the punishment. So I wasn't paying attention to that text. What? Okay, Colin they're talking about. Colin's the one with the blonde hair that I always thought was a girl, but it is a guy. Okay, oh, there's Colin right over here. Okay, talk to Colin. And I believe he's gonna give us a gift. Colin's kind of the like he kind of looks up to Link, and I have a funny feeling he might even turn out to be like a future Link, even though he's not like actually Link, because you know Link, you know, he's more of a representation of the player, and then you know, like an actual concrete character with an actual name, like Colin, you know, they're not gonna eventually turn out to be the next Link. So, I'm kind of forgetting what to do here, so if I wander around I might cut it out, because I'm kind of forgetting what to do. I don't have to do the target practice again, do I? I don't think I do. This is item. Oh yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. There's a spider on the ladder, and we can shoot that down. It takes one hit, and they die right away. So that's our first enemy. Actually took some damage there too. And let's just climb on up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we get some kind of item in our house. Link always. Well, he didn't always live in a tree house. I just remember he did in Ocarina of Time. I'm trying to think of how many games like you actually have. Well, I guess every game you do have a house. And here we go. We get the wooden sword. So finally we get a sword. And it's kind of a throwback to the original Zelda, because the original Zelda on NES, the first sword we got was a wooden sword. And this sword we're not actually going to see for very long. This is more of just of a practice sword, a beta sword. So we're not going to be using this for very much, but we're going to have to do another one of these tasks, just like the Slingshot, where we, where it's kind of a tutorial of how you use the items. And now they're going to teach us how to use the sword. Which, I mean, technically we're teaching them how to use the sword. It's kind of, this is a really weird scene. I never understood this, because they're asking, they're asking me to teach them how to use the sword, but in actuality, they're teaching us, and they're teaching us like a form of questions, like Jeopardy. So yeah, and of course you actually shake the Wiimote to use the sword in this game, which is one of its main selling points, and it's something I like too, because it's not really hard to do, and it's a little bit different. But I'm just thinking about this makes me think about Skyward Sword, and just wondering what that's gonna be like, and how much practice that's gonna take. Like, I remember originally when I first got this game, I thought that the sword swing was actually like choreographed to like how you swing the Wiimote. I actually thought the Wiimote was like what the Motion Plus is now, and that whenever you swing it in a certain direction, I thought you'd actually swing the sword in that direction as well. Because originally, I actually didn't realize, when I first got this game, I didn't realize that it was meant to be a GameCube game. I mean, I did know that it was originally supposed to come out for GameCube, but I thought that they just decided to switch it over to Wii, and I just did a thrust. I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. Okay, so yeah, he wants to see a thrust. Yeah, it's the same moves as the other 3D Zeldas, and it works the same way. You do your forward thrust, which isn't that useful of a move. I typically just lock on and use a vertical slice. I don't mess with thrusting that much. And of course the jump attack. The spin attack in this game, for the Wii version, is kind of annoying to do, because you have to kind of waggle the nunchuck back and forth to do it, and sometimes that can be hard to pull off. So that's kind of a case where hitting a button would be a little bit better. And yeah, but like originally I thought this was going to be a Wii exclusive game, and that was made like for the purpose of being a Wii game, like throughout, and that's why I originally thought that the sword usage would be more specific. The sword controls would be more specific, like they are in Skyward Sword. So I just remember, like, when I first did, like, my, okay, I didn't need to pay attention. I have to do the jump attack, which of course you lock on and hit A to do. You don't have to do anything fancy with the Wiimote for that, which is nice. But I remember when I got into my first battle with enemies in this game, I remember, like, actually standing up on my chair and, like, actually swinging my Wiimote as if it actually mattered. But now I know all you have to really do is just kind of flick your wrist, and that's it. And there's a monkey. What's with the monkey? Oh yeah, this is where you chase the monkey too. So let's do that. They went north. I always get lost here. There we go. That's where I want to go. I don't think you have to get on Epona for that. I think you just run. I mean, something tells me you need to get on Epona for this. Let's see, let's talk to this kid. I don't know what all their names are, I just know Colin. Oh yeah, Tallow Mal. I think, yeah, Mal is the little weird-looking baby one. Who's kind of like Stewie from Family Guy. That's always what I thought of him as. So, let's see where this monkey went. I don't know why we're chasing the monkey. I guess we just keep going. That was Mal right there, I believe. Let's see what's over here. We haven't been this far yet. We saw like a little cutscene at the beginning of the game, kind of going across the bridge here, but we haven't actually seen where this leads. And this takes us to the Farron Woods. And it always seems like in just about every Zelda game, like right outside your home village, there seems to be like a woods type of thing. Like, they like to put Link's home village in the woods. And yeah, we had to get Epona as a fence we had to jump. I'm stupid. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, back to Farron Woods. They don't really make it clear you have to get on Epona for this. I should have known better, though. I mean, I don't know why not. She's faster. Okay, so it leads us over to this area, and I believe we want to go left here. So controlling Epona is pretty, and Epona is really like one of the main selling points of this game is the fact that it's very, very heavily based on horseback riding, which of course was introduced in Ocarina of Time. And by the way, our destination is actually go through this cave. Oh, I'll use a naked Baba. Jeez, that's a fight something right now. Okay, let's have our first little bit of combat. There we go. At least with the sword, we fought a spider earlier. But yeah, Epona won't go through that cave, she's too scared, and it's too dark. Well, technically we can go through on our own, but let's go talk to this guy, because we need a lantern to actually get through there. So let's talk to this guy, he's gonna sell us a lantern, I believe. I don't know if you have to come back to him later, I'm pretty sure you get it now. There we go. And we have the lantern. Now, unlike the flame lantern in Minish Cap, just to refer to my previous Let's Play, this is timed. It's not infinite, so, and its timer is denoted by oil. There's like a little oil meter, and that's basically how it works. It just runs on oil. You can carry oil in empty bottles, and you can also come back to this guy and buy oil. There's various ways you can refill oil, but right now I believe our actually our lantern's not empty. I'm not gonna worry about any oil right now. I'm just gonna go with it. We could buy oil from him, but we won't have to. And actually, another cool thing about this game is you can swing your sword while running, which is a huge help for grinding for stuff in grass and bushes. Makes it a lot quicker and efficient. And what's this? It's Talos. It's apparently Talos wooden. Oh, okay. On the floor, there's Talos wooden sword. It's kind of hard to see. So that's kind of worrisome. What happened to Tallow? I'm starting to get worried here. But yeah, you just kind of swing with your B trigger. And you know, that's another cool thing about the Wii version of this game is you can carry more items in your inventory, or like on your buttons at once, because in the GameCube version you can only carry 2 from what I am aware of. And typically in the 3D Zeldas, the magic number is 3. In this game you can carry 4. You can carry 3 on your D-pad buttons, and then you carry 1 on your B button, and the one you're carrying on your B button is the one kind of in use. It's a little bit complicated, I guess. But yeah, like once you press one of the D-pad buttons, then the item will be equipped to your B button, and you can use it with the B button. That's basically how it works, in case you didn't know. Again, you know, I'm sure a lot of people who are watching this have already played Twilight Princess and know exactly what's going on, but, you know, I just figured I'd explain it anyway. So now we're in these weird woods. It's weird seeing the woods like this, because it's a lot different later on in the game. And fight Deki Babas. I'm actually... Oh wow, these guys already? Holy crap. And we got seeds. These are, of course, what we shoot with our slingshot, so that's nice. I need to pay attention. There's hearts, of course. And let's keep going, I guess. We go up here. Yeah, this place is really unfamiliar to me right now. These woods, just because it's supposed to look different later on. But you can see on the map on the left side there are 2 red dots. I don't think they're important right now, though. I believe we just don't worry about them right now. But I'm heading over here, and we have a couple enemies. It's fun to fight enemies in this game. Another thing that makes this game extremely easy, and something I'll get back to a lot, is that the enemies in this game aren't very threatening. They're just not good. They don't attack enough. They just kind of stare at you and scream at you, and they attack really slowly. Okay, so this door needs a key, so we need to find a key somewhere. But where is it? I think you actually have to go someplace else. Shit. Yeah, maybe you have to go to the other red dot. I think they do mean something now that I think about it. They kind of denote our destination. And our oil is running out. I'm gonna actually put the lantern away. I don't know why I had it out this whole time. Always remember to keep an eye on your lantern oil and put your lantern away whenever you're not using it, because there'll be a lot of times that you'll like have it out and forget that you have it out, and then you'll be wasting precious oil. And so let's see if we can find a key over here. Yeah, this cave should lead to a key. And actually, once I pick this up, I'm gonna end this episode because I don't want it to get too long. Let's bring our old lantern. Not that lantern. Yeah, this is actually pretty dark. The lantern doesn't help that much. I'm just skipping all the enemies right here. You can light the torches if you want, but you don't really need to. And there's our first small key. We're not even doing a dungeon yet. Isn't that weird? We get a small key outside of a dungeon. How often do you see that in the Zelda games? I just saw that. Like, do you ever really see that in any other Zelda games? You get a small key outside of a dungeon? I'm sure you do, I just can't think of it right now. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode off right here and continue chasing the monkey and the kids in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mike1217 signing out.